Dancy remix, page 444.
So welcome back to take 444, more psychedelic records from my collection. Still in the letter D, starting off with Dr. Strangely Strange, their second album, Heavy Petting. The first one I don't have, was called Kip of the Serenes. I don't have that one. But this is their second album from 1970, I think. Originally on Vertigo. Unfortunately, this is not a Vertigo pressing. Those go for over £1,000, and one of the reasons is because it's got a gimmick sleeve, and a lot of them haven't survived. So this is how it opens up. This is on Tapestry, the reissue label. So it's supposed to be so you can stand it up on your table like this. So it gives this 3D effect. It's a Roger Dean cover, an early Roger Dean cover. Went on to do all the prog classics with Yes and stuff like that. So there's liner notes were down here and on the back. So it's no wonder that lots of them didn't survive. These kind of wings broke off, and a black vinyl, like I say, on Tapestry. That's their quite cool label. So what does it sound like? They're an Irish, I think they're a trio. Yeah, Irish trio from Dublin, Southern Ireland. And it sounds kind of like, so it came out in 1970, so it has a lot of similarities to sort of the mid-period incredible string band. Not their first, it's not quite as out there as their first one or two albums, but it's sort of more of their more mainstream incredible string band. But it also just, to me, reminds me slightly of Richard Thompson's some of his solo work. It's a good album, good cool psychedelic folk album. That's the inside of it. Originals, like I say, very hard to find and very, very expensive in good condition, because they all got trashed as you'd expect. Next up is this monster, Demian. Again, this is not an original. This is on Klimt record, which is a French label. Has a printed inner sleeve, and that's their very, very plain label. So Demian, this is sort of hard rock, hard psych, acid rock, whatever you'd like to call it, album. They came from Texas, and they were originally called the Bubble Puppy, who I've shown. This is not an album that comes up very often in the UK. It's very scarce over here. It's not. I don't think it's hugely difficult to find in the States, but over on this side of the water, it's really, really hard to find an original. So I've gone for this this reissue, and it's a good record. It's a decent album. Yeah, a good record. Next up, we have a fantastic orchestral pop psych album called by a band called The David. It's called Another Day, Another Lifetime, on VMC Records. Again, this is a reissue. That's a rather cool label. VMC, so it's orchestrated vocal harmony pop psych, and it's really, really good. If you probably know, or you may have heard the title track, Another Day, Another Lifetime. That is the highlight of the album, extended here, and it's really good. It goes into sort of Eastern sitar stuff and all the bits that we love. This is their one and only album from '67, I think it was. Let me just check. Yeah, from Los Angeles. As you might expect, the vocal harmonies are very Californian, and this is highly recommended. I'd love to get an original, and I may one day shell out for it because I like it so much. It's a top pop psych record. Great vocal harmonies, like I say, some good fuzz guitar and orchestrated symphony pop, whatever you'd like to say, however you'd like to describe it. It's a top record though, and it gets plenty of spins in my household.
Another day, another lifetime, another day, another lifetime. Memories just seem to disappear.
Next up is a UK band called Dry Ice. So this is an album that wasn't released at the time, or Morgan Bluetown. So this came out in 2018, and brings together the, that's the Morgan Bluetown label. It brings together the recorded works of this band that were around in 69, 70. They actually started in 66, I think. They released one single, as I recall, but that was it. They played heavily around London in the late 60s, backing up everybody from Pink Floyd and The Who to Blossom Toes, Spooky Tooth, Groundhogs, all of those people who were playing the clubs in London in that time. And sadly, they got left behind, and they didn't ever hit the big time. The drummer went on to fame and fortune with Renaissance, who had a huge hit with Northern Lights. He was the drummer on that. If you know that record, it was a big hit in the 70s, Top of the Pops appearances and the rest. But this is fuzzy, heavy psych, and is really good. One of the tracks on here, Lalia, has flute on it from Ian MacDonald, who was in King Crimson, Foreigner, and they were befriended by Dewey Page, who saw them and was very impressed, and he tried to help them out, but unfortunately they didn't go anywhere, and they broke up soon after these things were recorded. But they played at the Albert Hall with on the bill with other people, so they did pretty well, but I think the lack of songwriting skills let them down, but they sound great, fantastic, like I say, screaming fuzz leads and stuff. Yeah, this is a sort of an obscure one. They didn't really make much of an impact at the time. Unfortunately, it's got a rather poor sleeve. I do think that's a really poor sleeve. It doesn't really go with the music, but that's how it is sometimes. Next up is Afreaka and Demon Fuzz. This is an album cover that I'm sure a lot of you have seen before. May not know what the music's like. Yeah, it's pretty famous cover. If you local record shops and online, you'll probably know that it's very obviously slightly different from the usual fare from that time. So this came out in 1970. On Janus Records. This is a reissue again, actually on Janus Records. Came out on Dawn in the UK. They were a Janus label, a well-known label. They were a UK band, and they were all the members came from the Commonwealth overseas, so they're black group. And they're playing funky soul with brass. Don't let that put you off. But it's definitely psychedelic, and it's got that great late 60s vibe to it. And lots of fuzz on it. It's really good. It's been sampled to death in recent years because it has that kind of those breaks and stuff that people like. But it's definitely worth giving it a listen. Afreaka, Demon Fuzz. And last but not least, we have what's playing in the background. This is Dire Wolves, just as the track finishes. This is Grow Towards the Light by a San Francisco band called Dire Wolves. I think they've released, 5, 6, 7 or 8 albums, quite a few. So this is mostly instrumental, but there is some singing. It's more sort of mysterious vocalizations rather than singing. A lot of sort of wailing and things. It's sort of spiritual album, quite drony, and it's very good. It's very mood music, but it's that sort of psychedelic mood music. There's the track listing. And the hype sticker. So it's got tracks like Crack in the Cosmic Axis and I Control the Weather, Space-Time Rider. That you get the idea from that. Meandering, psychedelic, trippy stuff from Dire Wolves. Picked this up a couple of years ago. It's on Beyond Records, who I don't know of, but I guess they're an American label. It's spinning in the background, and it's jolly good. Give it a listen if you don't know it. I recommend it. Okay, that's it for now. That was a short one. I'll try and get another one out soon. And you'll take care and leave some comments and like and subscribe. It all helps the channel, encourages me to get off my arse and do something. I hope you're all okay, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.